Alright, folks, it's time for our monthly tarot reading. I predict the Ace of Bombs will be drawn, and the fucking Fool card. I don't know anything about tarot cards. The only thing I know about tarot cards is from Ogre Battle, and I just know that in that game, cards are awesome. But cards in this game, oh, they are somewhat not fun. The Prime Minister lost a card, as did the Chief of Staff. So the big three were all on equal footing, and the Foreign Minister has gained a card. Little rat, scrounging up the crumbs from underneath the table, doing other things under the table perhaps. Just speculation. We're gonna start with foreign affairs. Soviet tie, Germans. Well, the Thai are now on our side. Thai's on our side. I'm not really paying any attention to what I just missed what the Chief of Staff proposed. Was looking at my glass, which is full of water. I'm not playing this game drunk for once. Why do you want to do any of those things? I kind of like the Prime Minister's proposal. I think keeping China out of the war is a top priority, so I'm going to negotiate with them. Let's keep the Soviets out of the war, too, while we're at it. And I'm not going to fight real hard on this issue. I mean, the Germans have actually been... The Americans declared war on Germany, so there's really no point in negotiating with any of these folks. The only way to get them out of the war is for the U.S. to negotiate a peace treaty with them, which I don't think that they have the ability to do. Maybe they do. They'd have to spend quite a bit on foreign... You know, I don't know how the game says, yes, you have achieved this foreign affairs goal. I don't know how that works necessarily, but... No. Alls I know is that the card game makes for great watching. I'm really surprised, actually, by how much people like the cards. And, Chief of Staff is playing his game. I'll pass it back to him, which may be a bad idea. He might try to coerce me into thinking his way. God, I don't care about this discussion very much, but I don't want to just lose. Yeah, actually, I'm allowing the Chief of Staff to totally kick ass. I wonder if I can get his proposal off the table. That'd be a hoot. Is the Chief of Staff okay? I don't know. Oh, he's got 2 refuse cards. Fantastic. Oh, come on. I could have played my bide card, but that is actually a really useful card. If you are in a winning position and you don't want anybody else to talk anymore, it's handy. Mr. Prime Minister. So again, we know that the Chief of Staff has at least one refuse card. He played one last turn. He's played a card. He does have 2. Oh, game. Chief of Staff is winning this one for the time being. Still winning. I've been skipped. There's that face. It's just so pumped. Oh. Oh, I might actually get... Oh, no, I'm not going to get a turn. Unless he plays an extend. You ass. Do we have 5 proposals on the table? We do. So, it's going to go to the Diet, and the Prime Minister wins in that case. And it is Diet, I'm pretty sure. It's based on the German legislative... No, it's not... I thought, like, when I was playing this the first time, and I didn't know anything about Japanese politics, I thought it was, like, Diet. And I thought it was, like, some weird Japanese word. Do we want to continue with this? Yeah, I do want to continue with that. Those are some interesting goals, which were not in any way, shape, or form achieved, especially the Espiritu Santo one. That was kind of abortively attempted. Okay, the budget. This is where things are getting important. We want to not go bankrupt as a nation, so 66446. I would like 6 personally. You know what? That's actually let's do it. Let's go with the prime ministers. Possibly something even more. Oh God! Look at you. Not that ridiculous, but the army isn't doing anything, so I kind of just want to tell them to go fuck themselves. Look at them, they're just sitting on money. Screw you guys. I'm gonna fight on this one. I'm actually gonna stick it to them. What would that... I like that. That's a good, balanced... And I like the amount of money that's going to technology. We need to think about our nation's future. And as I said that, I did a Bill Clinton thumbs up. The kind of half-mast thumbs up. The one that's turtlenecking. What does that even mean? Well, Mr. Prime Minister, you're just coming right out of the gate like a fucking bull in a china shop. I'm mixing my idioms. Mr. Prime Minister. Oh, Billy. That's Tojo's English name. Billy Tojo. Sorry. Let's see here. Everybody's picking on the Prime Minister. Man, he's the prime target, it would seem. Really? Guy can't catch a break. Now you know how I feel. I'm gonna pass it to the Prime Minister because him and I, pals. There you go. Get that proposal on the table, baby. Just gets so excited when he gets the chance to speak at the table. Oh, you butt nugget. God, I still do not have a refuse card. I think this is the right play. Yeah, everybody needs to dogpile on him because he's being a dick. No, don't. I need time. Pass it to me. Pass it to me. Oh, you dummy. Oh, you both are terrible. Might as well drop the bomb on... He's gonna have an additional refuse card. He may not. So I might get him on my side at least. And I don't know if that means that other people will support me. Ooh, I think that was the right way to go. You... Oh, I was so close to victory. Yeah, he's gonna put his silly-ass proposal on the table. And... Can I plead with him? I can plead with him. Can I plead with you? Can I plead with myself? Try not to plead with myself too much. Yeah, he gave me 4,000, he's giving himself 10,000. Oh, you guys. No. I don't remember what my tarot reading said. Oh my god, no. The army's gonna get an irresponsible amount of money this fucking term. We didn't do too bad on the tech budget. The foreign budget just got a Big old Duesenberg planet on it. That sucks. Well, everything can get 1,000 as far as I'm concerned, except we'll have an additional 1,000 left over, which I think should go to naval tech. Actually, aeronautics, probably. How about that? The plane. We need better planes. How about that? That sucked. That was a terrible round. I got the big nasty shaft on that one. And I'm not talking about Richard Roundtree. So we have plenty of supplies, actually. The army may have problems with supplies because they're stupid, but I might actually collaborate with the finance minister on this one. So right now our GNP is 45 if we say nothing here. I'm willing to take just 8, maybe? And the army can have 8 as well. Because they're fuck balls. I don't know what... I'm just going to call them fuck knuckles. And I think that's a little bit too brash, a little harsh. But I hate their guts. Yeah, kill him. Just kill him. Just shoot him. Stop it with the cards. I'm not very sporting, am I? I'm gonna plead with you to stop being such a bald-headed asshole. How about that? No, I don't want to stop being a jerk. Yes. Yes. Good, good. He probably has a planned card, though, right? He does have a planned card. You crafty devil. I'm gonna pass it on over. Now I've got 2 refuse cards, at least. Yes. As long as the chief of staff has to waste a turn fighting? Okay, fine. Oh. Well, the next topic is going to be the draft, and damn it. Oh, that's actually kind of lucky in a way that he did that. Pass it to the finance minister. That's just as good as discarding a pass card. Oh my. Oh dear. What have I done? I've created a monster. But I've gotten all those other, well, except for him, I've gotten the other proposals off the table. And really, I just strongly mislike the Chief of Staff's proposal here. But he's got another one up his sleeve. What a star. I need a unified card, please. Screw you. Okay. God damn it. These fucking guys hate these meetings. Get your proposal off the table if I can. What that does, by the way, I think we've seen the result of that. Oh no. Oh, I gotta refuse. I might be able to eke out a victory here. I don't know. I think most people support the finance minister, and again, I'm okay with that. If you lose to a plead, you have to pick somebody whose proposal you support. Otherwise, if you're directed, you automatically support that person who directed you. He likes my proposal because mine's the best, but that's kind of weird that he ended up liking mine, but then the finance minister still wins out. That's fine. I can deal with that. The draft. We will not be drafting any such number of troops. No. That's more like it, actually. I might just say 1 and 1. Yeah. And my, you know, well-coiffed advisor said, your GNP is falling. Maybe you shouldn't draft your entire workforce. I'm just going to go 1 and 1. And I'm also... That'll allow our GNP to recover a little bit. And I will try to really fuck up the chief of staff here, because he's being a complete, as usual, complete ass. Get the Prime Minister's proposal back on the table, maybe. If it comes down to it, I'd really rather have his over the chief of staff's. Why? Nobody wants to play with me. Dear me. Can't remember if I had a plan card or not. He's all smiles. You piece of shit. Alright, pretty upset. Got a temper today. Yes, good. Good to get his proposals off the table because he's a dick. Have I lavished enough hatred upon the chief of staff? I don't know. Let's see if I can make a play on his card. No, I can't. See, these go by a little bit more slowly when I'm actually playing to win. I should have gotten rid of the bide, actually. That was stupid. And do I have a refuse? I have 2 refuses. Okay, please give me some kind of offensive card here. There. Nice. Oh, this could... Ooh, okay. I have no idea who's going to win this. I think the Prime Minister is. I don't... Oh, he supports me. So we're going to have a split vote. Prime Minister supports the Foreign Minister, hilariously. Okay, so it's either the... I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Ow. Did he say 2 and 1 or something like that, or 0 and 1? 2 and 1. Well, I still got more than the army. It's not that disastrous of an outcome. Alright, so now we have to try to build some ships. God damn it. Look at her budget, it's pathetic. I'm going to focus on building planes, because we lost a few. And you know what, I do need to consider building some land attack planes. The reason I want to do that is because I now have air bases that are near Australia. Oh goodness, that's a lot of planes. So having a few squadrons nearby is handy. So, actually, that might be too much. That's way too much. Hang on a second here. We have 8 in reserve, so let's tone that down to 32. Yeah, I like that better. And then we can build some of you. Let's replace losses. And I don't think I'm going to build any transports. Still have a few of these in reserve. I'll just build 10 each. they're not that great, so. And we're going to have a decreasing... Well, it depends on, I guess, what the next admiral wants us to do. I should actually get some more scouts, because I've been finding that I've been using them more. Alright, so let's build 20 of those. How about 20? That's fine. So again, I'm not going to build any ships. I was not told to build ships. So I feel like that's reasonable. Let's see if we can actually design a warship. I doubt that we can. Yeah. Ah, well. Okay, that's good for me. We're not going to put spies out. I could... They don't have any ships, so there's really no reason to. I don't think we'll be sending spies out. There's no practical purpose achieved by that. So that is the end of the monthly meeting, and everything has been taken care of with the exception of one little piece of information. I need to figure out who the next admiral for the month will be. So let me do that forthwith, and I will advise you of the outcome. And the admiral for the month of April of 1942 is 117 Super Dude. So everybody go ahead and snap off a salute to him. He's been honored with the participation in this fine quote-unquote Let's Play. So I will be sending him a message to let him know, and once I get his orders, I'll be picking things back up. Until then, it's been Effing Controller playing P.T.O 2. See you later.